This video is very, very, very important. Please, I'm begging you, listen, okay? Not talking about Dust or Dustinas, but we're talking about, in this case, everybody. So, no kidding, no joke. I want to do this video. It's been on my list, and I'm seeing it's very important because a lot of people are going through a lot of changes. We already know, what is this? A lot of jobs are calling back people, but guess what? Some of them, they're not calling back everybody. Some of them are calling back limited people. I've seen jobs and I've spoken with people that it's a major shift going on. You could have a job and you're hearing about, oh, yeah, they're going to be calling people back in. Well, some people have already been called back in, and the others, they're simply not calling. So, unless you've got a check coming in and you're waiting for them to call you back and they haven't, man, just start looking. Some people, I think they should have been, what they said, been moved or done something, but some a little late to the party. I totally get it. So we're having a major shift economically, and you're going to see, if you haven't already, a lot of people are going to have family and friends moving in. Okay, the job's been over, the unemployment that's ended, let alone the federal, that's been gone. So with some people, they have really exhausted all the unemployment. And as I am gathering information, these states are not granting any extensions. So it's like, well, dang, did you think about all this before you send all this money overseas? Did the politicians that you voted for think about that then? They probably didn't think. They probably do not care. That's my opinion. So, one person, and I always think business, life is business. We all know it. So, one person thought I was being mean. I guess they basically wanted to use a vehicle. And I just said, well, here's the thing. I need to know who's driving and all that. And I know how people are, oh, that's my friend. That's my friend. And, they can drive a vehicle. We were just going here. Well, that's how it always happens. We're just going here. So, before you start to move people in, we need to start having an understanding. Are they coming with their own vehicle? Are they planning on driving one of yours? Because life is happening and it's causing a major shakeup. Let's go ahead and do a quick story time. And this is an unfortunate story time because guess what? It happened. It's not a joke. It's not what I saw on TV. It's reality. And I'm not a mean person. That's not in my nature. I'm a giving person. Sometimes they say give to your hurt. Well, sometimes giving personally, oh, it has sure as hell hurt me. And that is no joke. It has hurt me big time. So I said, no, I'm going to kind of pass because if something happens, I'll be on the hook insurance wise. If something happens really major, it could affect me. So, case in point, I have two friends that are agents, and one friend, his dad is also an agent. And when it comes to people buying, let's say you buy a kid a car, a young person a car, you have it in your name because you purchased it. And a lot of times people are like, hey, the car is in my name. I want to keep it that way. And I have it insured. So in case something happens, the car is wrecked. Then in that respect, I'll get paid. I'll get a check. The agent said to him, listen, get that car out of your name because in case something happens. Oh, no. I pay for it in case something happens. I want to get a return on my investment. Get the car out of your name in case something happens. You could be on the hook. We go ahead and fast forward. The young person he bought the vehicle for is driving the vehicle, gets into an accident, an at-fault accident. But in this case here, the person that was driving the vehicle that he purchased, and the person's on the insurance, but the car is still in the owner's name. And as he's explained to me, insurance follows the car in most states. Now, I want to say this right here. I'm not giving you any professional opinions. I'm giving you my opinion from my information, but I'm not giving you any legal advice, things like that. Okay, so just check out with your own state. So insurance, whoever name the insurance is in, that's what's going to be on the hook. Person drives a vehicle, boom, at-fault accident, boom, crashes out two other vehicles. So now the vehicle that he has is crashed out. He can file a claim, get paid. So a total loss vehicle, he'll get paid, he'll get a check. And that was his concern. That's why he wanted the vehicle to stay in his name, but he didn't see the bigger picture. The person that drove the vehicle and crashed it out, his kid, hit the other two vehicles and totaled those vehicles out. Those vehicles were not inexpensive. So the insured files the claim. Now I thought, hey, it might be okay, they're going to pay it. And they have what's called a limits issue. Fast forward, guess what happened? He's thinking that it's over. That vehicle that he purchased, the kid wrecked it out, and it's an adult kid, of course. I just say kid. Wrecks it out. He gets paid what the value is, a couple $1,000s. Okay, that's what I mean. He wanted to keep it in his name in case he wrecked out. He would just walk away with nothing. Sometimes we trying to hold on to $5 and you end up spending 50. Life is business. Think, act accordingly. So he's thinking it's all over. And I'm like, they never had the conversation with them? Again, a lot of times you can't tell people they're trying to save $50, end up spending $500. Okay? Trying to save $5 and end up spending 50. So guess what happened? He's thinking, okay, it's over. He's only worried about himself. I paid for that car. Now I got to return on it. Got something else. So the kid's on his own. Next thing you know, knock, knock, knock. Papers in the mail. What's up? Oh, yeah, that claim has already been settled. So my friend tells me, he's like, oh, yeah, you did the right thing. When I said, no, I can't loan my vehicle out, especially with, you're talking about somebody going to be going where? Oh, and traveling out of state. Ugh. I can't, because I'll be held responsible for it, okay? And besides, I was still paying for the darn vehicle. So I'm like, I just can't take a chance. You know what I'm saying? So then, guess what happened? Keep in mind, I want to keep it in my name, which I totally get, because he's the one that paid for it. Totally get you. I got you. I feel you. No worries. Knock on the door, and not literally a knock on the door. He got some papers in the mail. Yeah. Know what the paper said? You haven't been sued. Chill out. The other party, since he didn't, I guess the limits were low and they only paid out X amount of dollars, they didn't just walk away or sign and say, okay, we're done. This is all you got. Keep it moving. No, they put a lien on the house worth I'll just tell you, over $40,000. A lien on his house. Guy freaking out. What's this? Oh, it's a lien. What the hell do you mean it's a lien? It's a lien on the house because you want to know why? He's saying the insurance company, and he's telling me the insurance company only paid out the limits. So let's say if you've got $25,000 limits, that's mighty low. You're thinking, oh, I don't have an accident. Well, you don't know who driving your car may have an accident. So let's say you've got $25,000 limits on that property damage. Well, hell, if he's knocked out two cars and one was a Benz, you're good as God. So you got to divide that 25 up between those two vehicles. Divide them up between those two. And that's what happened. It wasn't enough money. And so now he's like, they've literally put a lien on this man's house over $40,000. What can I do? Either you can pay the $40,000 cash. I don't have that. Well, don't worry, because that house will not be sold without paying that lien. So you just tacked on $40,000, over $40,000 onto your house. There's a lien. That lien is not going to go away. It's not. The insurance has paid all that they can pay. That lien, my friend, let's try it again for the ones in the back. The lien is not going to go away. If you sell that house, you're going to pay that. It's like having a second mortgage now. You're going to pay that $40-some thousand. If you expire and you leave it to your children and you have, they're going to sell it. That lien is going to be there. You're not selling your house without that lien. So he just paid for a little vehicle, trying to save $5, end up spending 50. That's what I mean when I say that. Why? insurance follows the vehicle. Whose name is it in? That's who's on the hook. So a person thought I was being mean. Oh, you can let that person drive that car. That car that's sit up there. You can let them drive that car. You just being mean. You just being mean. You ain't gonna be blessed, sweetie. I'm already blessed because I know not to walk into your trap. So people think you're being mean. No, life is business. What if that person driving my vehicle, and it still could happen letting a friend drive it? Driving my, oh, help them out. They need a ride. They need a ride. You can help them out. Don't you have an extra vehicle? I also got the extra payment too. Anybody want to, you want to hop in on those payments? Oh, we don't want to do that. Exactly. I thought you didn't. You want a free ride. You want to help on insurance payments? So yeah. So people thought I was being mean. And no, I wasn't being mean. Life is business. I made a business decision. And my decision was, I can't put myself in that situation. So my friend is telling me, you definitely did the right thing. And what I'm telling you right now is the example. Yeah. So I want to make you guys aware of it. You may have people knocking on your door. Oh, hey, girl, we lost our leash. We got evicted. And this could apply to anyone, family, friends, parents, grandparents, kids coming home. We need to have an understanding. What you coming home with? Do you have your own vehicle? You drive yours, I drive mine. And people think it's not going to happen. Well, I was just going here, and that's how it always happens. So people, I'm sharing this story with you, not to be a Debbie Downer. Life is business, and sometimes we have to learn from the experiences of others. It's just like common sense. You already know. Go ahead and have a child with a Dusty. You can marry one, date one, have a child by one. You know how it's going to end, right? You already know that you're going to be on the hook financially, physically, emotionally. You're going to pretty much raise a child by yourself. I don't care what color you are. If you are from Mars, I don't care what size. A size 0, 6, a size 26, size 42, size 3. Get with a Dusty. The results are the same. For the men, you're a professional man. Oh, okay. But you're like Dustina. Oh, really? Go ahead and pick up a low budget Dustina and see what's going to happen to you. See what's going to happen. That's a different video. Some men like that. They don't want a professional woman, a woman that can think. They want somebody who's going to be subservient to you. I got a news flash for you, boo. Those women sometimes are only subservient until they get what they want. And they will turn on you. I've seen it like, oh my gosh. I've had the phone call some guy friends, professional men. You're like, you got to be kidding me. Oh, I don't want no American woman. Oh, really? End up getting in a freaking nightmare. Turn from, oh yes, Miss Subservient, yeah, okay, well, whatever the man says, he's in charge. Man, they get over here and they see how the party goes in America. These chicks are turned quick. You're like, you gotta be kidding me. It's like the Linda Blair on The Exorcist with that little neck action. Who is this? Turn around and start your behind. Kid you not. Again, I've had the conversations with my homeboys. Professional men, educated, come from money, but they didn't want an American woman who was independent. I don't want her all independent. So you want someone who you feel is underneath you so you can run the show maybe? I don't know, it just depends. Yeah, it lasts for only so long. So this here, when you got people coming into your life, family and friends, and they're like, oh yeah, this person is coming to stay. Well, I don't want to back out all these cars. We need to have an understanding when these people are moving in, because these things can happen. I'm sure that guy never thought it was going to happen to him. Now you have a lien on your house, and the lien is not going to go away. It's not. It's on there for a reason. This is not some joke. So when people coming to live with you, they may not like it. Life is business. Is you on the line? And I'm like, man, that person might even end up getting sued. Yeah, a lien. So everybody needs to drive their own vehicles. This person doesn't have a vehicle. This person doesn't have insurance, or when the vehicle got repossessed, they're driving your vehicle. It might be safer, and I know this is so inconvenient. It might be safer to maybe just, hey, well, you need to go drive them there. Because look at this man right here. I'm sure if he could rewind, go back in time, he would rather, safer for him to take that young person where they were going or take Uber. Because that one decision has affected him. And he's like, you got to be kidding me. Trying to save $5, end up spending $50. And a lien on his home for tens of thousands of dollars. Man, some of the horror stories I hear from my associates is unreal. You got people now, you loan them your car, they're driving, and I'm like, how is that possible? Guess what? How the heck you driving my vehicle? You in an accident, and now you're suing me and my insurance company? You got to be kidding me. People are doing it. People are doing it. They'll say they won't until they file a police report. Lawyers, they'll go ahead and order a whole bunch of police reports and sift through them and then send out those advertisements. When a lawyer tells them, hey, I can get you a whole lot of money, and they don't have any, they're sent up in your house. They may not say anything, but okay. Next thing you know, I said, wow, that's got to be crazy. The same last name under the same roof. And now the person you loaned, I can't, you got to be kidding me. Lawyered up and suing the other. What the heck is going on here? So these are trying times. And sometimes a lot of people, and I hate to say it, I thought about that. A lot of people are going to get hurt trying to help. And this is just one example. A lot of people are you have to be careful who you're moving in. I don't care if it's friends or family. You have to be careful, because some people are opportunists. So that's a different video. But I wanted to mention, I said, with all this going on, I can see a headache coming based on what's happening to other people. Think about it. You're letting people into your home. Oh, yeah, well, until they get on their feet, here, you can come and stay with us. Oh, no worry. You're handing them the keys. Maybe you're too tired and you don't want to be bothered. Totally get it. You don't want to be bothered with them. I got you. I hear you. But life is business. So coming in, people need to have an understanding. You're staying here, you drive your car, I'll drive mine. If you need to go somewhere with my car not working, you have to be so very, very, very careful. And so I just want to share that with you. Insurance files a vehicle. Well, who's the owner? That's who they're coming after. But I wasn't driving, it was so-and-so. What car is involved? That's the owner. I wasn't even in the car, I wasn't even there. That's not fair. Life doesn't work on what's fair. We have to deal with reality. So I want to share that with you. If you're moving people in, we need to have this understanding. Because stop and think, you move somebody in, you're trying to help them out, given this climate after the pandemic, and we're still not out of it. You understand that? But look what can happen. You move somebody in, let them use your vehicle. What if it's your own vehicle and you only have liability, and that person is driving it and then they crash it out? I hope you have money for a down payment, and I hope you have the credit score for a low interest rate. And it's things like that. You try to help people because you have a good heart. It's the good thing to do. But having a good heart trying to help can cause you harm. And I'm just here to sound the alarm. So thanks for listening, guys. Again, I'm just here to help. I don't want it to happen to you. I do not want it to happen to anyone, because that is so very hurtful. So you take somebody in, they're driving your vehicle, and oh lordy, what's happened? They've been involved in an accident and they're the at-fault party. You were nowhere around. You could be out of town. You're on the hook. Now this is going to have you shook. So just think about that. I thought, oh wow, that is so major. What are your limits on it? On your policy? Low limits? Hope and pray you don't loan your car to somebody. It's enough if you do it, but somebody else. That's the real hurting. You gave them the keys, you trusted them, and you never know. People all stressed out, don't give it on. Well, it's not my ride. Hey, one last thing I want to mention, because love you all. I wish you health and wealth. Guess what? Mammies and the Dusties, guess what? We don't hate you. I'm not going to give up on you. We're going to say a little prayer for you. Want to just say this, not telling you what to do, but this is what I did, because you never know. I traded a company called Camber Energy, CAMBER. The ticker symbol is CEI. C is in Charlie, E is in Eddie, I is in Italy. So again, not telling you what to do, but I'm looking at my ticker on the screen. Looks like a girl has made some green. So I traded yesterday around, I bought some at 250 something and around, then I bought some more around 276 or 277. Okay. That was yesterday. You might want to take a look at it. Again, not telling you to buy it. I'm just saying what I did. So right now I'm looking at CEI, Canberra Energy. It's at 358. So I traded it yesterday at, I think, 255 and maybe 276 or 277. I opened up two positions, one for long and one for a swing trade, get a little money, get in, get out, bada bing, bada bing. Yes. So CEI, it is now, we're at 361 as we speak. 361. So you may want to check it out. Again, I'm not saying for you to trade it, okay? This is just my opinion, entertainment purposes only. But you may want to look at it. Oh my gosh, we're at 362. Stocks go up and down. There is no guarantee. And I am not acting as your financial broker. I am acting as your YouTube friend. I love y'all. So anyway, just check it out. Do due diligence on it. You can go to Google it. Research it. I believe it may have been on Reddit, but sometimes I'll watch Squawk Box and I'll write down the ticker symbols at the bottom and kind of, I say, hey, let me put this on my watch list and, every now and then try to do a little research. But CEI, I'm impressed. Like I said, yesterday I got in, 255 and then around 276, 277. And right now we're hovering from 361, 362. That's where it is. So, hey, I made some money. Okay, and it's at 361 a share. So check it out, family. Hey, do what you do. I just want to help you be great or stay in your greatness. I want the best for you. I wish you wealth. I wish you health. But again, we're in a season where a lot of people are moving family in and out, friends. Oh, they can come and stay, and you have a good heart, and you let them drive your vehicle. Be very careful. I just think it's better if everyone can drive their own. Okay. It'll be a lot easier. I just don't want someone to get into an accident, get harmed, and then cause you financial harm. Well, oh my goodness, they have messed up your vehicle. Now you're without one, that's going to cause a fallout. So this right here, this man has learned a lesson the hard way. Life is business. I'm just here to help you. So let me know what your comments are. If you have any similar stories, guess what? Get in the comments section, share them. You know how we do. But this is a major issue I want to bring to you. Again, with these evictions and the foreclosures are also hitting. I'm hearing the horror stories from people. I'm like, my gosh, having a degree doesn't mean jack sometimes. All of these degrees are facing the same thing. So all in the same boat. No education, some education, a lot of education in the same boat. People now, jobs they haven't gone back to work. There's no income. So you're going to have a lot of doubling up. They're trying to sell this place in and go stay with family. Life is business. So let's try and have the conversations ahead of time. And if a person is not willing to do that, no. And better yet, I would also say, call your insurance agent, call your insurance agent and maybe just come with a hypothetical. What if this happens? That way you can be well informed and you can prepare and you can make not an emotional, not a I want to help. That way you can make a business decision. Because what? Life is business. And we have to proceed according. Anyway, I'm out, done running my mouth. Also, I went down to 357. It's up and down, people buying and selling. I'm going to hold on for a little bit longer. But life is business, and we have to act accordingly. Anyway, I'm out. Just watch how you move. Watch how you move and the decisions that you make. So feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Please hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys later. Stay safe.